Alright YouTube, it's your boy Alex Trains Chest back here for another Oh no. What's up, bro? Just got back from band practice, man. Bro, are you gonna play guitar? I'm kinda in the middle of filming a YouTube video, man. Screw your stupid YouTube video, man. I gotta learn the savage solo for band practice. Can't you just give it a second, man? Wasn't that sick, bro?
Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that solo from a band called Arch Enemy, song Ravenous. Anyway, while I struggle through the original intro, as you guys can see on the screen, decided I'd do another travel workout in this video, so here we go.
And as you can see, right now I'm in a hotel room in another sort of middle of nowhere place. This is the town of Victorville. Maybe some of you guys have heard of Victorville. If you're from Victorville, I'm sorry to say there's not a ton going on in this town, but unfortunately this hotel doesn't have a very good gym. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to hit a shoulder and a tricep workout at a local gym nearby. It's called Fitness 19, I think. We're going to look for a gym. Oh, not a FIME gym. Well, apparently there's a bunch around here. Yep, Fitness 19, this is the one right here. Hopefully they let me film, or at least I'm not really going to ask. I'm just going to kind of like go in with the camera and start filming. If someone asks me to stop, I'll stop. So anyway, last night I got out here around like 11 p.m. and I had to be up for work at like 4:45 to get to the plant at like 6 a.m. So I probably only got like 6 hours of sleep. I'm pretty tired, and I think I'm actually kind of catching a cold here, unfortunately, which sucks. But anyway, that's not going to stop me from hitting some shoulders today and hit some triceps. And I think that this is going to be a pretty interesting workout for you guys to watch, because I like to kind of like train muscle groups like sometimes like in a weird way, and I think like a lot of you guys watch this, like you're gonna think like, why is he training, like why is he doing these exercises together and stuff like that, and I'll explain that a little bit when we get to the gym. So it's my rental car. Wrong set of keys. All right, let's try this again. Good to go. Turn that down a bit. It's a song called No Less Violent from a band called Bury Tomorrow. Pretty awesome band, if you ask me. They've actually been around for a while, and I hadn't heard of them, and then I was, you know, just rolling on the Spotify radio like I do pretty frequently. And they came up, this song came up, and I thought it was sick. So shout out to them for writing some seriously legit riffing. Anyway, on my way to the gym right now, and I thought that I'd just give like a little quick tip about, you know, what is a good way to, you know, still get your gym time in. Get your fitness on when you're on, you know, business travel. And that tip is going to be basically, you know, scout out the area ahead of time before you get there. I mean, it's easy enough these days to just go on Google Maps, you know, figure out where you're going, you know, type in your hotel, whatever, and then just do a quick search for gyms in the area. And chances are something's going to come up. And also another really good resource is just like looking at the Google images of the hotel, and maybe even going to the hotel website and just looking up, you know, what their gym looks like. And, you know, I guarantee, for me at least, you know, if they've got a dumbbell rack that goes up to 50 pounds, sometimes places will have, you know, hotel gyms will have a dumbbell rack that goes up to even 60 pounds. I mean, I can get work done with that, you know what I mean? Like I can make myself a really intense workout for that. And You know, if you've watched like a couple of previous videos, you've seen me do that, you know, like with legs. This one time, man, I really wrecked my legs, and like I didn't I didn't think it was going to be that intense of a workout, and then, you know, I started going through it, and it was just like brutally hard. All right, here we are rolling up. Fitness 19 right over here.
All right, guys, so let's get in the workout. So I did a little bit of core before this, but this full workout's going to be shoulders and triceps, and it's going to consist of two rounds of supersetted exercises, a tricep isolation movement, and then a shoulder isolation movement. So I start off with overhead press. This should be pretty heavy, 8 to 12 reps. Move right on to superset that with lay down tricep extension. So we're doing a compound movement with an isolation movement here. And you should load the lay down tricep extension to be, again, about 8 to 12 reps on this. All right, moving on from the superset of overhead press and lay down tricep extension, we go into a superset of close grip bench press and side lateral raises. Now, I didn't get a chance to film the side lateral raises because it was a little bit too crowded in the gym and I was in a weird spot. We want to load the close grip bench press to get about 15 reps, and we want to load the side lateral raises to get between 15 and 20 reps. After that, move on to a cable pull down. Now notice how I let my hands drift over my body to get that full extension on the long head of the triceps, which really improves the stretch and then the overall pump that you get from the exercise. So this is our tricep, final tricep isolation movement. And after this exercise, we're going to move into the final shoulder isolation movement that I am about to show you right now.
All right, so last exercise, shoulder exercise. This one is pretty hard. It's called plate alphabet. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a plate, which I'm gonna do right now. So have our plate. You don't have to use a 45, just a 45, but use a 25 or a 35 or even a 10. But basically what you're gonna do is get yourself into a good stance. And you're basically going to try to draw out the alphabet with a plate. So like this is the A. And you're basically going to go A through Z and see how far you can get. I think I might make it to H before I have to rest. When you can rest, just start for a second, pick up the plate and finish out the alphabet. I'm only going to do one round, but if you really want to blow your shoulders out, do 2 rounds, maybe even 3 of this. So here we go.
All right, the plate alphabet: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, and I stop at M.
Okay, I made it to M. Probably looks pretty ridiculous on camera. You probably can't even tell what's going on, but anyway, now I'm gonna rest, and then I'm gonna finish it out, N through Z. All right, catch you guys after the workout.
All right, y'all, I am back from the gym, and actually a pretty chill gym out there, you know. They've got a lot of good equipment. It's a little small. It gets a little bit crowded, but still got, a good workout in. Triceps and shoulders, and now I just got back to the hotel room, and I am super hungry. And of course, you know me, I got all my meals down in here. There's one in the box there. So I was gonna try and check out the hot tub, but it's a little bit late now, and I think I'm progressively getting a little bit more sick as time goes on. So I'm gonna try and take it easy tonight. I'm gonna hop in the shower, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I got for meal prep, and then we're gonna end the video. Cool. All right, y'all. So unfortunately, the mini fridge in this hotel also froze my food solid, which is really annoying because that means I have to microwave it, and I really don't like microwaving my food because A, it doesn't taste as good when you microwave it, but then B, you gotta wait for it to microwave. And for me, even that 2 or 3 minutes is like a lot when I'm starving. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what I cooked this week. So, got these nice glass Tupperwares, of course. We've got some roasted fingerling potatoes, some Roma tomatoes sliced up over some kale. In here, there's some hummus right here, and that's covering up some grilled chicken breast, which you can't really see. There's a grilled beef patty right here that's got some cheddar cheese on it. And then I've got these roasted golden beets, which were golden until the microwave turned them not golden. So that's another reason why you probably don't want to microwave stuff. But anyway, I'll get over it. So now I'm just chilling. I'm going to eat, probably go to bed. But let's just really quickly recap the workout that I just did that I wanted to show you guys. So first off, we did standing overhead press in the Smith machine. We supersetted that with lay down dumbbell tricep extension. And then after that, we did close grip bench press and supersetted that with side lateral raises. And unfortunately, I didn't get to film the side laterals, but that's okay. It's probably seen it a million times in other videos. And then we finished off the workout with 2 isolation movements, one of them being a tricep pull down in the kneeling position, and the last one being the plate alphabet with a 45-pound plate. Now, at the beginning of this video, I had mentioned, like, you know, you might be thinking like, oh, why are you like training you know, shoulders and triceps? It's like you're doing like push-pull at the same time or something like that. And it's a little bit weird. And there's a couple reasons why I wanted to train this, like these specific exercises together today. So the first thing that's nice about this combination is that you're combining a compound movement, which targets both muscle groups, both the shoulders and the triceps, with a isolation movement in a superset fashion. So what happens is, let's take, for example, the overhead press and then the lay down tricep extension. So of course your shoulders are going to be working really hard on the overhead press, but your triceps are also going to be working a little bit on the exercise too. Then we come in with the isolation movement and really just slam the triceps, and so you just kind of get this like overall pump in both muscle groups because they're working together in the first lift, and then you're isolating the second. Then we switch it around. Close grip bench press allows for, you know, some of your front delt to be working, obviously a little bit of the pec, but then also you can get like good overload on the triceps. So then we pair that with a side lateral raise and hit a shoulder isolated movement. Okay, then we finish out the workout with 2 isolation movements, one for the triceps specifically and one for the shoulder, just to round out that pump. So that's basically my thought process for that. A lot of my workouts, the other thing too I want to mention is, you know, it just makes it a little bit more interesting and fun. You know, if you just kind of start like supersetting like various muscle groups together, you can come up with like some more, I guess, interesting and entertaining workouts that way. You know, like sometimes I'll do really weird stuff. Like the other day I did, you know, biceps and deadlifts. And I'm sure some of you guys watching this are like, you know, who the hell does that? And it's like, well, I do it. And I think it's awesome because, you know, you can just, you're doing your deadlifts and then you just, you know, drop a plate off or whatever. I wasn't doing heavy deadlifts, by the way, but you just drop a plate off and then you just like bang out some curls, and that's hitting your biceps but also hitting the posterior chain. So you know, I really like doing this like kind of thing where I will sequence like a compound movement with like a complementary isolating movement in like a superset fashion, and I just think it keeps the workouts interesting. It gets you a really good pump. And you know, I'm not obviously the most, you know, aesthetic, muscular, crazy, shredded guy in the world, but this works for me. And so I think, you know, especially if you're a beginner and, you know, you're trying to get in and out of the gym in a short period of time, and, you know, perhaps, you know, the monotonous routine of doing like a push-pull legs, like, you know, just is like getting kind of boring.
switch it up with, you know, some of these crazy supersets and just, you know, keep on working, man. So anyway, with that, I'm going to eat. Good night, everybody. I will see you in the next one.